This video is a comprehensive guide for a brand new Minecraft map called Lockout. Feel free to navigate around using the chapters in the description. Lockout is a dungeon crawler map made by Pause the Game, where you enter a dungeon and fight monsters and collect loot to spend on gear such as armor and weapons. For more info and the download link, check the videos linked in the description, made by the creator of Lockout. Before you play, make sure to unbind your F5 key and your zoom key, along with turning your full bright mod off. These are all disallowed in Lockout. To begin, leave the house and grab leather armor from this armor stand. Head over to the shop and take a free wooden sword. Next, take 4 clocks from this barrel. Now you're ready to enter the dungeon. Drop the 4 clocks in here. Now we're just gonna look around the dungeon and look for some loot. Obviously be careful of mobs. Also be careful of these pressure plates. You know what? I'll show you what these pressure plates do. They hurt a lot. Remember, mobs can also go on these pressure plates, so be extra careful. Make sure to grab sweet berries along the way, and also you can get some of those at the house if you want as well. Once you're satisfied with your loot, make sure to do this parkour before you die, because if you die, that wouldn't be very good. Oh, see, now there's mobs. Another way that we can go up, some might say even a more dangerous way, is to go this way. I'm not, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know how to, but you guys can try that if you want. I'm on half a heart. Okay, so do this parkour. There's also a little area where some loot spawns over here. So if you want, you can grab this along the way. And okay, we made it. Press this button once. And by the way, you can only press each button in the dungeon once. Unless the door breaks and doesn't work, then you can press this one again. But you will see. Oh. And we died to a creeper. So because we died, I'm gonna grab 4 more clocks. And I'm gonna go back into the dungeon, drop the clocks in so that less mobs spawn. And now I'm gonna get my gear back, including the Spore Blossom, and we're gonna resume where we left off, even though I think I lost a bit of my gear, but it's fine. If you had lost the Spore Blossom Berry, you could just go back up and get one. Now, I almost forgot something. To get your first completion, you will need at least 4 blocks of redstone, or 3 blocks of redstone, sorry. You'll need 3 blocks of redstone, so as you can see, I have 3 blocks of redstone. Now, you should already have that from looting the dungeon, but just in case you don't, you do need that. So drop your Spore Blossom in here, and then this door will open. If it doesn't, as I said, you can go grab another Spore Blossom. It's part of a challenge. And now that we have gotten our first completion, to lock in the first completion, and every completion after, we have to put 3 redstone blocks in the chest. And now we have 1 completion. Let's go. I had the most completions in Lockout Season 1, but maybe you'll have the most in Season 2. It's just been released to the public this season, and somebody already has over 500 completions. I had 30 in Season 1, and I won. That's crazy. So there's a lot of competition going on. Good luck, everyone. I'm not trying to even win this season. So in the home base, and also somewhere in the dungeon, but that's a bit more dangerous. In the home base, you can actually just craft. You can do whatever you want with crafting as long as it doesn't just like inherently break the game. The main thing that you can actually do with crafting is you can craft golden armor, which is actually cheaper than the gold armor in the shop. So if you want, we're just gonna craft some gold armor. And now we kind of have some gold armor. I should have made a helmet. There is a little parkour in the lobby as well, in the home base. And wait, that's me. Wait, the jump to my block is actually so hard, but if you guys can do it, I will be impressed. Okay, I definitely didn't just cheat to get on top of here, but if you can manage to get up here, and you're this far in the video, rebind your F5 key for me for a second, and take a screenshot of you on here, and join the Lockout Discord in the description, and send a screenshot of you on here. Okay, you can unbind your F5 key now. And if you're like me, you can go back into adventure mode. Alright, once you have a little bit more gear than me, hopefully, after you have gotten gear from the shops here, you are going to want to, and make sure you have more gear than me, because I'm extremely undergeared. But you will be ready eventually to go into level 2. So to do this, and by the way, you don't have to get the clocks, it just helps. But grab clocks. There's also clocks in the dungeon. I just want to point this out. And if you get clocks in the dungeon at any point, you can just put them in the big clock. So we're gonna drop these clocks here. And then one of the things we found on the ground is this prismarine shard, which is also known as a level 2 key, which they are very common. You can definitely get a ton of them very easily. I think they're also in the shop. It's a rip-off in the shop though. There's lots of areas that I'm just not showing you, by the way. But navigate over here, and just drop your key in. And now this will be open until you leave, or until you die. So, this is level 2. There's a lot of stuff in level 2. There's Vexes. See, I'll just show you how dangerous level 2... This is so scary. But there's also, in certain spots, which I don't really know, I haven't been in level 2 much, there's some spots where there's loot. So, overall, once you're geared, it is worth it to go in here. But it's just too much for me, if I'm being honest. I can't do this. I'm out. Oh, no, no, no. So, what's next? Now that you have everything you need to know, just keep trying to get loot, get all the max loot. Grind a lot of completions, and you can even unlock a permanent potion effect with an emerald block in the home base. See, right over here, you can unlock whichever potion effects you want. You can get resistance and strength are the ones that I would recommend. But if you are speedrunning, then you can also get speed and jump boost. And now, speaking of speedrunning, you know what? Before I talk about speedrunning, I'm going to talk about the Lockout Hall of Fame. You can join the Lockout Hall of Fame if you pay 64 laps. I'm not going to go into... Oh, whoa, there's me. I'm not going to go into it, how you get Lapis. You'll just have to join the Lockout Discord or do that for yourself. Just join the Lockout Discord if you want to ask for help, though. Yeah, I'm getting all my gear. This is so epic. I'm a pro. Now, once you're in the Lockout Discord, you can get speedrun world records, and the speedruns are kind of optimized. So it'll take some effort, but you can get speedrun records. There's also quests now. There's lots of leaderboards you can go for. So make sure to do that stuff. And that's the ultimate thing. You can win season 2. Anyways, the link to pause, the Lockout Discord, and my socials are all in the description. So subscribe.